Hello everybody, my name is Anne and welcome back to Hollow Knight. So we last left off with getting a dash ability and now we have to go to the next area. And yeah, that's kinda, I guess all. Don't really, don't really know what to say. But yeah, how's your day been? I guess. So in order to get to the new area, we have to first go through this older area. Actually, the first area we went through. And oh, I got hit. Wait, can I? Oh, I thought maybe I could do. Wait, maybe I still can do it. No, I can't. You need the Venge Flight to do like not escape, but something that the developers probably didn't intend you to do, because you need double jump for that, or wall jump. But yeah, we're going through the new area, and it's the mushroom area, the fungal waste. And usually you would explore the first area, find the place we just went to, and figure that you couldn't go to it because you don't have a dash, but since I just messed up there, since we do have a dash, we can go through that area. Yeah. And if we go here, I believe there is a bench, which we can see that our map has been updated, but I don't have the map for this area. And we can listen to this guy. Don't I don't know what voice to give him. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do I collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. I'm not gonna give him the geo. But if you do decide to do that, he's basically another shop that opens up. But he doesn't really have anything that we need. So I'm not just gonna waste my geo. Because I have to save up for the lantern. Then have to go. Actually, we can go to the left here. Because if we go to the left, I believe the back is itchy. But yeah, if we go to the left, yeah, we get like a little mini boss fight. And this will reward us nicely. We just have to complete it. But, well, and if you hit him, you can stay just out of his range. And our reward for this boss fight is a charm notch. So we can have now more charms equipped. And that's a good upgrade. That's a very good upgrade actually. Because it allows you to get probably an extra charm. Depends on what other charms you have, but basically it just allows you to be more powerful. Yeah. Just kind of go down and down and down. And we want to go to the left. If we go... Oh! We see something's happening. Who's this? Huh! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. And you can see this is Claws. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts. So she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. So, that's just a nice friendly character. And again, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but there are some choices involving her in which you can get 2 different endings for her kind of storyline based on what you do. We just want to follow her. And we see, oh no, we can't get past here. So here ends the pilgrim's way. Hollowness heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share its glory. And yeah, that's kind of just, you go there, you follow her, you find out that you can't go there, and so you decide to take the other way. That's kind of what happens. And you really want to be careful of those exploding things, because they do twice the damage to you. And these really aren't that big of a problem, I just suck. But yeah, I was thinking, you could... Yeah, nah, I don't know. But I was thinking of just... at the beginning of the series I said I'm gonna go for the true ending. But now I think I may just go for the normal ending. Maybe do a true ending as like a separate thing. Cause I underestimated the time, I guess, or not the time, but like I didn't exactly like, let me just kill him so I can say what I want to say. Yeah, as I was saying, I thought about it, and I think the true ending, because this is just I sort of changed my approach to making the series, because at the beginning I thought it was just gonna be me doing like going through the game and getting the true ending, but now that I think about it, based on my previous episodes, I'm kind of doing more of an educational type thing where I'm leading you through the game step by step, and so it kind of wouldn't make sense for me to lead you to a true ending if you've never played. Plus it would just be, it's not really that interesting to, like, it's interesting to go for the true ending, but it also is a bunch of exploring. I feel like that is precisely better done alone, to just explore. And the true ending just requires kind of a lot of bosses and just things that you know you can do, and you can probably look it up and somebody will explain it better than me. So but yeah, to just be a lot of me walking around through old areas, which I feel like wouldn't be that entertaining. So in combination of all these things, I figured it's probably better to just get the true ending by yourselves, and I just lead you through the normal ending so you know the basics, and not take all the charm away from the game, because it is more educational than I thought it was gonna be, and it doesn't make sense for me to lead you to the true ending if you're just playing for the first time, right? But I do definitely recommend going for the true ending if you enjoy playing the game. And we've just gotten the Mantis Claw, which is our wall jump ability. So now we can wall jump. Woo! This unlocks so many new areas for us. Like, this unlocks a ton. Probably like 50% of the, honestly more than 50%, probably like 7, actually, yeah, somewhere between 50 and 70% of the game for sure is unlocked just by getting the double jump. There's a little shortcut here that we can go through, which will lead us to, oh, we can also go here and collect an item that will be useful later. the Wanderer's Journal. But this is just kind of a nice shortcut. That's just gonna lead us through to the area we were before faster than if we were to go all around, and I'm missing those jumps. But yeah, you'll see that we just end up back here. And we have to go back up, because we're going to the city. And I don't think I've said this, but you probably noticed that this is a Metroidvania. And a lot of the areas that you go through later on get shortcuts and stuff like that. And so exploring becomes easier and easier. And trust me, this game you'll do a lot of exploring. Because I remember my first playthrough, I think was around like 36 to 40 hours. Oh, I messed up there. Messed up there again. Don't really want to be doing that, but alas, it happens. You just want to hit this lever so that you don't have to always do the parkour when you wanna go through this area. And then we also go to the end and hit this lever, and so now we can just walk across. And if you remember, when we beat the first boss, which is this guy, it resembles this guy, it gave us the city crest, which we can now use in order to enter the city, which is also, besides Green Path, one of my favorite areas, because you will spend the most time probably in the city out of any area. The city is probably the one you will spend most of your time in, because it's central, so kind of if you want to go to any other area, the city is just the best place to go, because it's right in the middle of the map, and also it's one of the biggest areas. It has a lot of NPCs, a lot of important abilities, a lot of stories also revolves around this place, and just in general a very important place. So I recommend, oh, we can talk to Quirrell. I recommend getting used to this area a lot, and the music in the area, because the music also, this is one of my favorite tracks. Besides Green Path, this is one of my favorites, and also I think, I don't remember quite which one, but one of the boss battles also has a really good soundtrack that I enjoy, because I've listened to the soundtrack of this game outside of playing the game, which is something I don't usually do for games unless they really have a good soundtrack. I did it for this game, Doom Eternal, which was created by Mick Gordon, the soundtrack, and then Subnautica. But yeah, this one just amazing. Now let's read. I blabbered on for long enough. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all the water comes from. What a sight it must be. If you look down from here, through the rain, you can just make out those twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not have been forgotten. The city presents some formidable foes. Isn't this a wonderful spot for a rest? I so love the sound of the rain upon the glass. Sound of rain on the glass is a very pleasant sound. Definitely enjoy it myself too. But yeah. Oh, yes, we now descend deeper into the depths of the city. gonna use these elevators. And it's called the City of Tears. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can guess why it's called the City of Tears. Probably has nothing to do with the water pouring down, but that's just me. Honestly, probably because a lot of people cried here. That's probably why it's the City of Tears. Yeah. It's just kinda... This is kind of a bonus item, we don't really need it, but again, it will help us later when we reach the... Let's just say another character. We're gonna see him if we go down here. Yeah, let's just unlock these doors. We come to Relic Seeker Lab. Aye, come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you'll come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some? I'll offer a fair trade for each. So, we're just gonna sell them. They're not really used for anything else. And you can read the dialogue. I'm not really gonna go through it because it's kind of a lore thing. It just gives you a whole bunch of lore. Nothing really that interesting. We see we can break this egg. I mean, I say nothing that interesting. It is interesting, just... Yeah, I'm not gonna read it right now. But if we go this way, we come across a big story cutscene. Again we meet, little ghost. Normally quite perceptive, you I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise then you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in hollowness perpetuation, seek the graven ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. Nice mystery to solve. No problem. I'll seek the graven ash. If we inspect this, we need a key, which we can get in multiple ways. One of which you can buy it from Sly, like we saw in the previous episode, if you have enough money. But for now, what I'm gonna do is show you where in the city you can find it without spending the money. And you just... Yes, yeah, I messed up, I need to go lower down. Kind of forgot, you need to go around the whole way, yeah. You can just skip those enemies, no need to kill them. Just go past them, we don't really need the money from killing them. Come on, okay, nice. Oh, and I messed up. And I need to heal. And if I'm not careful, I'm gonna die, which would be really embarrassing. Oh, come on. Come closer. Nice. It would be really embarrassing if I die. Fully, that is, not just falling into acid or something like that. But yeah, we just have to kinda follow the path. And the City of Tears is designed kinda like a labyrinth. You will see that. It is designed like a labyrinth. Well, I was going for you, but I guess the other character is just as good if I hit them. And I am close to death, so I actually have to be careful. Because I'm kind of going through this area way too carelessly. I only have my 2 HP after all. Kinda just wanna go up here. You can see the icon for the bench, which is nice. Because it will... Actually, let's rescue this guy first. Shouldn't die. Or I can. If I don't heal, but I did, so... Oh. And I crush her with the elevator. Nice! Didn't even mean to do that, but... Whatever works, works. Not gonna complain about living. Oh! Oh, I need to heal. I really messed up there. So you know how I said I wasn't gonna die, right guys? Ha! Ha! Funny joke, right? I was just joking when I said that. Of course, I meant to do that, you know? That was all part of the plan. Because now you guys see what happens when I die. And you can see that wherever my soul was, now I can no longer hold 3 charges, but 2. Because I died. All my geo is gone. And you can actually... What? Come back down here. What actually happens is, if we go back to the area we died, you would, as you would assume, we get back our geo, but it's not the usual way of getting back your stuff. You know, it's not just you go to the area you died and then pick it up, but it's a little bit different. You know, it makes it a little more fun, in my opinion, to get back your stuff. Some people may not like it, but I definitely do, because it kinda puts on... You see, if we go here, there's a shade of us, and if we destroy it, it does attack back, so I recommend killing it fast. But if we destroy it, we get our geo back. And yeah, it kinda adds another layer of depth, because if you die before you get it, all that geo would be lost. Let's say I died right there, my 1400 geo would be gone, and I would not be able to, for example, buy this or buy the map from Cornifer. Isn't this a change from those twisted natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievement so far. No problem, Corny. So yeah, we have the City of Tears map. And yeah. So if you die, it's not the biggest deal. You do have to go back to reclaim your stuff, but you just don't want to die twice in a row without collecting your stuff, because then it's gone. Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I'm Zod the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell. I think that said. Kinda cancelled it before I could read it. But yeah. We just have to go here. And we do wanna kill these, because otherwise they're gonna be a pain in the ass. And if you fall, not a big deal. Okay, I have to heal. Ha! You missed. That's embarrassing. Imagine. But yeah, if we go to the right here, I believe it's not here, but if you go, you wanna go here, you wanna follow exactly where I went, except that you don't go here, you go one above, except that I think there's a secret area. Here a secret area, but I think that's just above. Sure. Because if I could parkour, I would show you. I'm falling further and further down. No, that's a thing I never really... Is it here? Wait, this is just where I was. I fell further down than I thought. But yeah, platforming is the probably your worst enemy here. Like the bosses and enemies are hard, but platforms are also not nice. And so yeah, you wanna follow exactly where I went. And then if you see on the map, you actually can see where I am. I mean, I guess you can see if I... Maybe... Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in any further. You can see this big room. There's a room below City of Tears, and then there's this big room. That's where I'm at. You wanna go to right to the top left, and you will get a key. A simple key, which you can then use below to... If you don't fall, you can go all the way down to use on the... Also, you wanna flip this level for quick access, but yeah. You just wanna go all the way down and open the gate that we were at before. But if you decide, you can also come up here and beat some of these guys up. Get an extra item. The Wanderer's Journal. And if you go to the left, I'm just gonna show you this as a little bonus. Because it just... You pay here, you pay 150 geo. And it's... I'm showing you this because it's nice to know. Because these are kind of little... I wouldn't call them fast travel. But you can see that I'm back at the Forgotten Crossroads. So you can unlock these and they will allow you to traverse the map easier. And just connect kind of areas you didn't think would be connected. And there's a bunch of these around the place. But also, if you go to the right, I'm just gonna bounce on them. You don't have to bounce on them, there are platforms you can parkour up to. But you do wanna hit this down, so then you don't have to always go on the platforms, you can just jump up here. If you go to the right, you get a bench and another stack station. So yeah, you probably wanna unlock this before doing anything else, because this stack station is an important one. Because like I said, the city is kind of the middle point. If you see, if I go to my map, it is kind of, it connects to the Forgotten Crossroads, it connects to the to the left, on the right it connects on the bottom, and basically it's the middle of the map. So you just wanna have this stack station, and there's also another stack station in the city you wanna have, because there's two, but you just wanna have them because this is the middle area. You wanna be able to traverse it well. Like, I don't know, just that's kind of how it is. But yeah, this is it for this episode. We came to the city, we got the wall jump, I almost said the double jump, the wall jump. We unlocked a bunch of secrets, and yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly what the key unlocks in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. And I guess thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.